Welcome to Module 2, Lesson 7. Today we're going to be continuing on with using area models and the standard algorithm to multiply numbers and then comparing the two. So we'll just get right into it. I'm going to start off with by decomposing 481 into 480 and a 1. Now I'm going to decompose 352, and as we talked about before, that we like to start with the ones place and work backwards so that it matches our standard algorithm. So I'm going to start off with my 2, and then my 50, and then my 300. And today we're going to work a little more abstractly in that I'm going to make relatively equal size boxes. But we have to keep in mind that this here is actually 400 columns, and then 80 columns, and then one column. Here's 2 rows, and 50 rows, and 300 rows. We just don't want to take up the space to show each and every single row and column. So anyway, when we multiply across, 2 groups of 400 is 800, 2 groups of 80 is 160, and 2 groups of 1 is 2. Moving down a row, 50 groups of 400 is a 20 with 3 zeros. 50 groups of 80 is 40 with 2 zeros, and 50 groups of 1 is 50. Last row, 300 groups of 400 is a 12 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 300 groups of 80 is a 24 with 1, 2, 3 zeros. And 300 groups of 1 is 300. Next, we're going to add across, just straight across here. If it makes it easier for you, you can take these numbers, and off on the side you can do the addition. I'm just going to work across right in place. So if I look at the 3 numbers, I only have a 2 in the ones place, I have a 6 in the tens place, and I have a 100 and an 800 gives me 900 in the hundreds place. Moving down a row, I don't have any ones. I have 5 tens. I don't have any hundreds. I have 4 in the thousands, and I have 2 in the 10,000s. Last row, I don't have any ones, I don't have any tens, and I have 3 hundreds. I have 4 thousands. I have 2 10,000s in the first number and 2 10,000s in the second number, giving me 4 10,000s, and I have 100,000. Adding up, going down, I get 2, 11, 13, 9, 6, 1, 169,312. So now what I'm going to do, make that smaller up here and out of the way. And now I'm going to use the standard algorithm, and I'm going to do 481 times 352, starting with my ones place. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 8 is 16, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Next I'm going to go to the tens place, and since I'm going to just multiply by 5 to make it 50, I add that 0 in there. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 8 is 40, 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. Next I'm going to the hundreds place. So I'm multiplying 3 times these numbers, but in reality it's 300. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Adding up, 2, 11, 13, 9, 6, 1. Should look familiar. Just to finish it up, they want you to match the standard algorithm to the area model. So that matches, that matches, that matches, and that matches. So we have a visual representation in the area model of the standard algorithm, which is on the right. And that's all there is for today's lesson.